Okay, I think we're good now. Hopefully. We'll see if people actually show up, because understandable. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link in the Discord, and we'll go from there. Please don't let it stop. Alright, I think we're back. Are we good? Oh, whoa, again. Yeah, we're back. I tried to set the bitrate a little bit higher than normal, and we started dropping a crap ton of frames, so I said, let's restart the broadcast. Because I can't change that mid-broadcast. That's a consistent thing that has to be, you know, streams. 11-hour pre-stream hype. Let's go. You know how it goes? Alright. So, let me see here. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that other video. That was like nothing. Delete forever, yes. Goodbye. I like how dramatic that is. In YouTube Studio, when you go to delete content, they're just like, are you sure you want to delete this forever? Yes, dude. Trust me. I know more than you. That is not useful content to basically anybody except me, and I already learned my lesson. I'm actually gonna, first couple streams back, I am gonna go ahead and drop some promo links in other people's Discords. I don't like doing this. It's time consuming. It's like 5 minutes of just me running around to a bunch of different servers and going like, hey, check out my thing. I hate doing that, man. I hate shilling for myself. It's not interesting or fun. You know? Anyway, you'll have to give me a moment. I only have one screen available right now because the other screen has our glorious game, Lord and Savior, Sonic 06 on it right now. It's currently been playing the intro cinematic on loop for like 10 minutes. To be fair, it's actually pretty long cinematic, but yeah, what's up, guys? Morning. Well, good afternoon for some of you, if you're out in the UK or Europe or wherever else. Wherever you're tuning in from, how y'all doing? Hope everybody's been having a good weekend. I sound a little bit more stuffed up today, I want to say. Which is weird, because I don't actually feel sick at all. Maybe it's just allergies or something. I really do need to clean up my room some, so there's a lot of dust in here. I mean, a lot of dust. Alright, give me just a sec, y'all. Normally I don't like doing this on stream, but we're doing it. I don't care that much right now. Let's just go ahead and, I know one more server that I want to post this in, and then I'll start looking at chat actively and, you know, talking with people and being a good streamer. Dusty, very dusty. Of all the streamers I know, I would have guessed Drana would have an automated script to post all the Discords from. You know what? That's a valid thought. I've thought about doing that. I'm too lazy to do that right now. I'm gonna make a note of that, actually. The promo bot, yeah. I don't write, that's the thing, I can write a script, I can't write, like, API accessing bots, because I don't feel like looking through all the APIs for everything, that's annoying. But I might, so I did swap to CPU encoding, because that way if we go to play some games, my GPU won't explode while we're trying to do that. But my CPU is currently really good, so I'm actually pretty happy leaving that to do the CPU, or leaving the CPU to do the encoding for streaming. Excuse me. At the very least, I want to set up a, is chat box frozen? I think it's stuck on the old chat. Give me a sec. I'm gonna refresh that. Excuse me. Hey, there we go. There's everybody's wonderful chat messages. Yeah, that was stuck on the previous broadcast. Because I ended that and then didn't do anything. Alright. So, what's been happening? What has been happening? So I streamed Friday night. Friday night stream went well. Most of y'all were there. You know how it went. It was a good time. Yesterday, I went over to a friend's house and hung out for most of the day, and then I came back and I got an email that my commission for a low poly model was done. Yeah, we are live. I believe everything's running right. I don't see why it wouldn't be, but you know what? We're just gonna refresh all of the like browser sources that I have, just to be sure that we don't miss anybody fun coming in. You know? All right, we should be good there. But yeah, so I got an email yesterday evening saying that my commission was done, my 3D model commission that I got done. What was a 3D? It was basically like a render, is what I wanted them to do. I wanted them to do a simple render of an animation for a BRB screen that I've wanted to do for a while. And I just don't have the capacity in Blender to sit down and learn how to do, you know, how to like render out things. And I don't know 3D. I don't know 3D animation software. I don't know 3D modeling. I don't know anything. I don't know how Blender works or any of that. And so he sent me a single render and the Blender file, just a single image, unfortunately, which isn't what I expected, but I went, you know what, I can work with this. So let me pull that up and let me show you guys that, since I'm thinking about it. Image. But yeah, that's what's been. So most of last night was me making sure I had most of the stuff set up for stream this morning, and then messing around with that robot model, because he sent me the Blender files, and I was like, you know what, I can animate this. I can learn how to animate a model that's already built for me in Blender. He said he rigged the arms and everything. He kind of rigged it. It took me a while to figure out exactly what to do. Blender is a beast. Suddenly, Rowan Atkinson shows up on stream. Hilarious Mr. Bean antics ensue. Yes, as always. I do love Rowan Atkinson. He's very funny. Let me see here. Yeah, this will work. This is the render that he sent me. Sanic! Hey, Queen Rowlet, how you doing? So we're showing off, there he is. Here's the new, that's the render that I got. That's the single frame render that I got. I tried messing around with the animation last night. I think I've got it in a spot where I like it. The way that he set up everything was pretty decent. The only thing that I could really move, though, without messing up everything in the model and me having to figure out inverse kinematics to like keep his hands on the desk, is the head. So that's a little bit funky. But I've got it in a spot where I think that there's enough animation. I'm not like, you know, sad about it or anything. And the problem is I couldn't render it out in time for this. But the way that it's all set up now, I'm probably going to actually scale back the animation a little bit too, like, there's too much emotion going on, I guess. Yeah, snooze bot. But, it's looking pretty good. I like the way it looks. The guy, it was definitely worth the money for him to go ahead and put everything together. I'm just going to have to sit down and animate it and then let it render out maybe this afternoon, or this evening, and then I'll see if I can get that set up for Friday's stream. Because that'd be nice to have as a BRB screen instead of the... Don't get me wrong, Queen Rowlet did the BRB screen that we have right now. Yeah, Queen Rowlet did the BRB screen that we have right now, and it's gorgeous. I love it. But I'm thinking we can get a little bit more out of something else. We'll still probably find a spot to use this, honestly. Actually, I've got a couple ideas, because everything in that shot, in that render, including like all the screens and the robot's face and everything, I can just change out images and it'll change what the robot is, or like what the robot's face is, or like what the computer screen in front of him is, or whatever. I am a little disappointed. I told him I wanted it to be like a fedora, and he just gave me like a flat brim hat. And I was like, I don't know about that. Yes, technically fedoras aren't exactly the, like, most angled brim ever, but, like, I also normally have the trilby on, and I'm pretty sure the robot had a trilby on in some of the other photos. But it's whatever. Yeah, times have changed. We're getting stuff. We're getting new stuff, you know? Things change. And that's all good. But, I'm excited for that. Like I said, it's gonna take a little bit more legwork on my end than I probably would have liked to put in, but it's fine. It's not the worst thing ever. Let me... hold up. Can you move this way a little bit? Oh, now you can see the top of the... there we go. I don't want you guys seeing the giant overhanging cabinet that's, like, directly up here. Like, my fingers are touching it here. But yeah, how's everybody doing? And not a fedora monk is. You hate to see it. Alright, so... we all know what we're here for. It's that time of day. It's that time of the week. And we're back on the grind. And by the grind, I mean playing shitty games for entertainment purposes. I'm gonna move the microphone a little bit closer here and just off. You can see all the, like, little tiny adjustments I'm doing because I move a lot when I'm streaming, and so I'm not gonna get into it. Long story short, I'm putting out more videos eventually. The problem is I've just got too much stuff. Right now, getting everything set up with stream so I can just sit down, schedule a broadcast, and stream is the goal. That's the goal. If I can get everything set up where I'm happy with it and I don't have to mess with anything, and this BRB screen is like the last thing I really need to figure out. So once that's done, then I'll start messing with video stuff. I'll have time to edit videos, and, you know, still be able to take time for myself instead of just, like, constantly ignoring everything else. Yeah, it's Sunday stream time. But, yeah, once we get this figured out, I'm good, dude. That's it. That's all I need. Then we'll be set up for streams pretty consistently. You know, obviously, unless something comes up. But, then I'll start editing videos. I'm probably going to make a second YouTube channel for it just because this is more video games and goofing off. And the other channel is definitely going to be more content creation focused. All right. So I'd say it's about Sonic time. Don't you guys think? I'd argue that, like, it's probably about Sonic time. I'm going to check one thing before we really get going here. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen. It's time. Hey, Johansson, how you doing, man? All right, we're in it for some Sonic 06, and for as much shit as this game gets, I'm not gonna yell about its soundtrack. Its soundtrack is quite good. Let's watch the intro cinematic, actually. I've been listening to it on repeat for the past, like, 20 minutes, but let's listen to it again. Okay, so we're still dropping some frames. I'm just looking at OBS stuff and taking notes for myself. We're still dropping a few frames here and there. It's fine. It's not that many. It's, what, less than 3% of frames. But I might turn the bitrate down a little bit more. So for anybody who happens to be watching in that glorious 720p 60, I apologize for the dropped frames. It probably doesn't make much of a difference if I go down to 4500 at this point. Fun fact, I don't have speakers set up in such a way that I can run them through my HDMI splitter, or my HDMI matrix. Excuse me. Oof. I don't have headphones or speakers set up in a way that I can run them through my HDMI, like, matrix setup. So I'm actually just listening to the game through the audio monitor, and then I have it set up on another, I'm listening to the game through the audio monitor through OBS. I just don't have speakers. So, like, I'm always a little concerned about the audio delay, but at the same time, audio delay has never been an issue with this capture card. And video, it's actually synced up really well today. I'm trying to hear a different, like, I think it's like, there's very little delay. 360p master resolution. You are correct, Walker Beers. You can read most things in 360p, let's be honest. Most things that are important. Sonic 06 is a perfect game with absolutely no problems whatsoever. Admittedly, this intro cinematic, I actually like it. Obviously, the normal humans, and especially Elise, look a little weird, but it's not the worst.
And to take the miracle gems that are the key to its secret, the Chaos Emerald. Now, princess, this way, please.
I like the leather on Eggman's jacket. Like, they actually portrayed it as a red leather instead of just like a really thick like wool or something.
Wow, that's a pretty snazzy performance there.
Yeah, this game had a lot going for it, and then basically they just didn't give it enough time to finish. This game don't have problems though. No problems ever. Like this is hype. Just rolled out of bed at 3:30 p.m. Now I'm gonna go eat something and get then plan to get shit done. Let's go, dude.
I'm Sonic.
You do what you gotta do, man. We'll be here for a couple hours. Eggman do be looking fresh. They made the, you know what the problem is? With the way that they lit everything in this game? It's a very dark lighting, but they also made the human skin extremely pale on like everybody except Elise's legs. That's what's happening there. That's why everybody looks slightly off to me. And here we go, guys. Hope you're ready for Loading Screen Simulator, which is a real game for the record and quite fun. Also, there's a multiplayer mode. I don't even remember what it is. Okay, we're 55% through Sonic's storyline. I just want to point that out. This game plays out like Sonic Adventure, where it's just got a lot, not enough time to finish. That's what she said. Oh no, they didn't though. That's the thing. It's a shame. You know what? Sometimes it just happens like that. But this game, I swear, dude. There's the last thing you need to do in a game before release is optimize things. You know what they didn't optimize in this game? The load times. Or loading in general. You don't need to load in the entire town every time you go to a new area. That's not how this works, man. Oh man, these controls. I gotta get used to this again. Look at this. That jerking motion, that's not like a stutter in the capture card or anything. That's... The game doesn't know how to have a proper landing, like, collision box. And so when you get close enough to the ground, it just sticks you to the ground. It just warps you to the ground. It's the funniest thing. Alright, what's this guy want? Hey, we're back on the... Hey! Reverse ambient occlusion on the skin. Or there's whatever this guy's model and shading is doing. So if you go to a clock tower with the right people, you can hear their voices. Sure. This is probably a side quest. I don't care. Yeah, the reverse ambient occlusion where everything gets brighter as it gets into areas that probably shouldn't have as much light. But yeah, I did it at the beginning of the stream. I don't think I'm gonna be doing any more like self-promo tossing out there. I don't care, man. If you want to show up to my streams, you're gonna be in the Discord or in my Twitter anyway. I don't need to broadcast myself. Okay, I'm gonna take a bet here. How many of you guys think that... Okay, so there's a couple options that can happen here. This dude talking, this loading screen that just happened. Are we going to have anything that we can do other than interact with this dude until the end of his dialogue? In this before it loads again? Or is it just gonna be him talking and then another like 30 seconds of loading? Yeah, you just reload the entire game with every loading zone. Just, you know, how it goes. Every time you need to go do something. You need to teleport somewhere, reload the entire game, dude. Don't worry about it. Welcome, you three. I'm the spirit of Antonio, one of the three musketeers of Soliana. You just look like an old man. They didn't make an effort to make him look like a ghost at all. If you can overcome the challenges, I will give you the treasure of Soliana. Let's begin. First, the flying speed challenge. Yep! We're loading again. It's good to be back with this shit. I need to make sure I don't label my streams. I need to really make sure I don't put down that my streams are for kids. I'm gonna guess the latter. Yep. Whoever gets the latter, you got it. Go through all the rings in time.
Okay then. Tails, Knuckles, let's do this together.
Just leave it to me.
Man, it's almost like this challenge is kind of nonsensical, huh? Thank you, Tails. There's not even like a rhyme or reason to how these rings are set out. That's the best part about it. It's quite literally just random rings that are strewn across the area that only happen to light up when you're near them. Like, what is the nonsense that is going on here? Spirit, yeah, really? Humans in free render look more ghostly than this dude. Yeah, he actually looks like a normal dude. But yeah, Tails, like, what is this challenge? Why is there just random rings strewn throughout the streets of Soliana that only light up when you talk to this random guy and then fly through every other ring up to that point? Welcome to the challenge. You have to have an 8-foot vertical leap. Next, the strength challenge. Immediately loads in. Fuck this game, man. It's just not good, and it's fun. You can enjoy this game, don't get me wrong. It is one of the most unpolished, unfinished messes. Again, this is a game that's a perfect example of, hey, what if we rush a game for the holidays because the execs told us to? And now we have to deal with that problem. The folders... That's the most unsatisfying, like, there's no sound. It lags the game out, there's no sound. Knuckles, we're already going. Like, everything about this is garbage. It feels bad, no ending animation, yeah, it just abruptly ends. It just stops. Like, I feel so bad for devs who had to work on this game. Because you know that they wanted to do more on this. And the exec said, nope, we gotta rush it for the holidays. You should run 2 timers, one for loading and one for playing. Fun fact, when you run speedruns of this game, you have to include load times. Which means that the I want to say the PlayStation 3 version of this game is the worst to run on. The music stops immediately, but the ambient sounds keep going. Stock Unity rock break animation, yeah. But when you're running speedruns of this game, load times are included because there's no way to include like an auto splitter in this game. To my knowledge, maybe somebody has at this point, but like back when I was paying attention to this speedrun, there wasn't. And so like if you ran on the PS3 version, I think the times were like significantly worse than the 360 version. Lastly, the running speed challenge.
It's all you, Sonic.
I actually, while I was holding that, I was gonna make a joke about it and start talking immediately afterwards. That took so long that I started to run out of breath, and also because I left my mouth open, I just started drooling. What do we have to do here? Do we have to go get like Knuckles? Oh, we have light dash, right? I don't know which way to go. The game doesn't tell you. I have no, like, there is no indication for what this is. Do I have to go get all the rings? Why are there even rings placed here? Nah. 3 hours later, yeah. This game is dumb, man. Tails just ate shit. Oh, the good AI. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Am I supposed to just, like, run back? Because there's no way I'm making it now, especially with the camera bugging out constantly. I can't even go the right way. Yeah, I don't know what to do here. I might have to look at a guide. Maybe I should have brought that Prima guide.
Let's do this.
Like, I'm confused as to what we needed to do there. I guess it's just grab Tails and go back? Maybe we have to do all 3 segments again. Watch. We'll have wasted a good, like, 10 minutes doing that. I want to see what a 100% run of this game looks like. Because it's got to be terrible, right? Literally, this game, when you speedrun any form of, like, Sonic story or, like, some sort of any percent, unfortunately, you will not be getting the treasure. Watch this. It's going to take us all the way back out. It's going to load into town again. And then we're going to have to talk to the guy again and start the thing. Yeah, at least Tails is immortal. But yeah, this is going to be one of those. It's just, I'm not doing this right now for the record. But maybe I should have picked up that Primo guide because maybe that would have actually been helpful. Yep. We would have had to restart the entire challenge again from scratch with loading screens. That froze for a second. A friend of mine is a reporter, and sometimes I hear things on the down low. I heard that Eggman got on a train and went somewhere. Don't tell anyone I told you that. Oh, we gotta do the train. Oh, man. For the record, this is as fast as Sonic can run in this, like, section. This is another, like, side quest thing that I don't care about. We don't have a world map, to my knowledge. We do have the gravity slide, though. Oh, you know what? Let's do it for fun. Let's do it. Oh, does it have to be... Nope, okay, I was gonna say, does it have to be, like, a specific crate? We're doing it. They're both just chilling on the crate. I'm gaining so much speed that the game is giving me motion blur. Whoop. It wasn't intentional, but I'll take it. Okay, train station. Damn, I wanted to land on the roof. Just follow the dang train! Yeah, we're going back to some GTA. Wow, that is a loud portal. It's Soliana City Station. If you see anything suspicious, can I go in? Hey. Hey. It closed off for security reasons. So, like, we need to get in there. What's up with the kid? That's supposed to be a ventilation staff that connects to the station. I wonder if there's some way to open it and get inside. Where? You just said that is, and I can't look.
I think you can get into the station through that vent, but first you need to break that wire net.
What are you talking about, wire net? Like, I have no idea what Tails is talking about here. This is why you can't pick up this game after an extended amount of time.
I think you can get into the station through that vent, but first you need to break that wire net.
I'm confused, man. I might have to look up something here. I have no idea what he's talking about. Does anybody have any idea what the hell he's talking about?
Huh?
If you need help, try going to the shop. Where's the shop? The game doesn't tell you any of this. I mean, like, I guess I can go back to the shop and, like, base Soliana. Maybe. Or not. Tails is talking absolute crap like always. Yeah, Tails is not helpful sometimes. Okay, shop. Anti-gravity, bounce bracelet. Okay. So we need to get the bounce bracelet, is what you're saying. Which is just straight up taken from Sonic Adventure 2. We've got Light Dash, we've got sliding. There we go. Okay, we can bounce now, although that's arguably not that useful. But I guess we need it for this. Yeah, what is Tails talking about as a wire net? That's a fucking grate, dude. That's not some wire net. I feel like they translated this automatically from some other language and just left it in. There's the pop-in. Yeah, that's a fucking sewer grate lid, dude. You just reused the sewer grate lid texture. Tails, you're supposed to have an IQ of like 170 or some shit. What are you doing? Okay, welcome to Radical Train. This mission, if I remember right, you can fail this one kind of easily if you mess up. So, hopefully we don't have too much trouble with it, or I might have to go look up a speedrun route and figure out what to do there.
Sonic, shouldn't you save the train before chasing after me?
Yep.
I've got to get ahead and help the train.
That was a hell of a voice line. Very emotional. Actually, I kind of appreciated that. Something in this game showed some craftsmanship. It is a thick wire. I would not call that wire.
You must make the bomb explode before the train hits it. Can you find a switch anywhere?
Oh, please tell me that just failed. Yep. Guess what? We gotta restart. Arbitrary key for that puzzle. Yeah, if you need some help, you should go to the shop. Thanks. Guess what? The train just explodes, and then you gotta deal with Elise dying. Yes, I did almost miss that, because the controls are bad.
This way, the train will hit that bomb. You must make the bomb explode before the train hits it. Can you find a switch anywhere?
That's another weird thing about this game. Shit like that can happen. That wasn't even what I was gonna talk about. I happen to not be on the right track. Man, it's a good thing I have 5 lives. By the way, I didn't hold anything there. The game just decided I didn't need to be on that platform anymore. I tried to jump when I hit the ground. Did not work. Man, this is a good game, right, guys?
I'd better hurry up and cross this scale.
They almost made that too difficult to do.
Mayor changed direction?
Hello? Game? This game has no vertical momentum.
Press the X button to perform a bound attack. If you perform multiple consecutive bound attacks, your jumping height will increase.
I'd better hurry.
That really, like, buzzing sound was not required for that section at all. I don't know why they bothered with it. So the whole idea of this section is that you need to use the bounding, or the bounce bracelet to make things work. Train's gonna crash. There we go. Look out, the train's gonna crash. Yeah, the polish. Or if you want to read that the way that I read it when I wasn't looking at it right, the Polish. Remember, kids, context is important in English because there's a lot of things that are spelled exactly the same way as everything else. Anyway, yeah, this section's really easy to mess up.
I'd better hurry. Yes. I'll be able to move faster if I go on top of the train instead of being on the rails.
It does have vertical momentum. Yeah, it was all given to the metal crates, right? The metal crates stole it. Yep. Welcome to the timing of this game. Oh man. This is gonna be a good one. No fucking around, huh? You literally don't have time to beat the enemies. I don't know why they bothered to put them here. I guess because it's like, it's a Sonic level, it has to have enemies. I literally held forward and the camera threw me out. I'm gonna fucking lose all my lives because of this. I love this game, man. It's so garbage. Was he even standing properly there? I think he was standing sideways on the wall. I'm like getting into the habit of not even holding the directional, like anything on the analog stick.
I'll be able to move faster if I go on top of the train instead of being on the rails.
Hello? That's not the direction that spring was facing.
Those enemies seem to be protecting that cage for some reason. I've got to defeat them first.
Come on. Fucking hell. I literally did follow the train walker piers. You saw me. I don't know if I could have done that much faster. Oh, I hate this section. And you lose a life every time. We're gonna have to redo this entire section. You're gonna have to redo this entire level.
I better hurry.
Oh, fuck's sake.
I'll be able to move faster if I go on top of the train instead of being on the rails.
Are you kidding me? I did not want a gravity slide, man. Okay, you can just homing attack up to it. Great. Dude, this is not fast enough. I'm gonna fucking lose a life here.
Those enemies seem to be protecting that cage for some reason. I've got to defeat them first.
Oh my god, the fucking auto attack. Yep. Okay, maybe we don't play this game today. Maybe we get stuck on Radical Train and then give up. I can't do anything here, man. I'm going as fast as I possibly can, to my knowledge. There are no other shortcuts other than getting up on that rail. I hit the X button, dude. The enemies didn't even spawn here.
I'll be able to move faster if I go on top of the train instead of being on the rails.
You do have to hit the jump button twice. I thought maybe I was holding a direction and that's what was causing it to mess up. Nope. I love how you can see the enemies spawn and slowly float down without doing any sort of camera trickery. Yeah, they didn't bother trying to line it up or anything. It just sort of does it. Can you please? Nope. That's not gonna work. Fucking hell, dude. What do you do? That's it. That's game over. We gotta do this whole section again. And I'm still unsure of how to beat that in a fashion that, like, is quick enough. And it sends us back out to the main menu, which means, guess what? We gotta wait for Soliana to load in. Hold up. Yeah, like, how do you do Radical Train? And of course, there's no, like, guide for this because it's very straightforward what you have to do. You just can't do it. Alright, we're gonna try this one more time, and then I'm gonna just, like, we're gonna sit down and look up strats. And I mean that wholeheartedly. We did not save after we got the bounce bracelet, so let's go get the bounce bracelet. Yeah, you cheat, that's what you do. Literally, the speedrun of this game cheats everything in that level. I think the speedrun, the fastest completion of that level is like a minute. Like, how do you do this the way they intended? That's the neat part. You don't. Also, glitching out every time you try to walk over a fucking curb. Everything in this game, man. Everything. I don't care if we gotta do it again later on. I'll deal with that. Alright, Radical Train, let's go. I'm hoping we can get far enough ahead of the train and the train doesn't just like teleport up to wherever we are on a cutscene. Or like on a checkpoint rather. Hopefully. Because that means that if we do this first part of the level right, we can get enough speed ahead of it that we don't have to worry.
Train before chasing after me.
At least. That fucking voice line, it's really emotional, but it's a little bit too emotional. It comes off as fake because of it. I like the bass line here, though. It's funky.
Train will hit that bomb. You must make the bomb explode before the train hits it. Can you find a switch anywhere?
You were so dangerously close to just flying off of that.
Across this scale.
A finished product? That doesn't exist here. Why are you doing that? Also, you lose all horizontal momentum when you do a bounce. There's no verticality in this game. That's the shit of it. Whoa! Okay. Thank you, game. At least they give you like 7 lives because we saved with 7 of them.
Across this scale.
I did not want to slide. God, the homing attack range is so huge.
Here, change direction.
So, like, I think that buzzer noise was only supposed to play when the conveyors change direction. But no, it just changes every time you, I did not want to slide, game. Why didn't he just use his super speed to get everyone off of the train? Yeah, before it's like that scene from it's like that that bit that Marvel put out with like Quicksilver or whatever. Was it a Marvel bit? I don't remember. It was like I think it was an X-Men bit, where Quicksilver just saves everybody from this slowly exploding.
Switch somewhere.
Quicksilver just saves everybody from the exploding X-Men mansion. Okay. Okay, we're here and we're ahead of the train slightly. I think. The spawning in everything, like, God, dude, this game. Oh God, does it spawn in the train ahead of us?
Being on the rails.
Does it spawn in the train in a spot where it knows that we're not gonna be able to hit it? The lag here gets me. Like, I know optimization is like the last thing you really do for a game, but really, guys. Okay, cool. Switch, switch. We got it. We got it. Let's go. Fucking hell, that was the last thing in the fucking segment. God. That was the last thing in the in that entire segment. There's more segments to the level, I'm certain, but like, what? I love this game, man. Oh, it's the super speed segment. Fuck. Elise! If you don't jump there, you just eat shit. Oh, there's the classic Sonic jumping animation, and I died because I couldn't see that. Ugh. Yeah, now he's going fast. It's like Sonic is intentionally, like, taking a casual stroll because he doesn't care about this game. Yeah, I can't avoid that if I go that way. Yeah, you gotta jump immediately, and there's, like, no indication because the camera angle's too low. Oh, did I mention every time you lightspeed dash in one of these segments, it speeds Sonic up significantly? To the point where the train just, like, can't move fast enough to stay away from him. Ooh!
I'm almost there. Police, hang on.
Elise! I'm taking that one up. Fuck this, man. So if you don't hit that jump ramp, you die. That's what I just learned. First time going through the level. If you don't hit that jump ramp, you die. I don't think they play tested this, let alone optimized anything. Hey, Mike, how you doing? You have a vibro train that's just like constantly flickering in and out of existence. I get that the flickering was meant to like show that the game is like, or that the bomb's about to explode. All you had to do was follow the goddamn train. Yeah, we made that joke earlier, Mike. It's a time. I'm so glad we're done with that level. Why was that level so short? That entire level takes, like, the normal segment of that level takes, like, maybe a minute. Maybe a little bit more. And then the super speed segment's, like, another minute and a half on top of that, and that's it.
I knew it. I knew you'd return.
Sets the controller down.
You had to.
You again.
This time, there will be no more interruptions. The ableist
What was that delivery? There will be no more interruptions! I'm doing okay, Mike. We're vibing with some Sonic 06 for a couple hours, and we'll see how that goes. The worst is yet to come? Yes, because I know what boss happens now.
It's time to end this.
Silver is such an interesting character idea, and he's just entirely wasted in this game.
Getting in my way.
I'm Shadow. Shadow the Hedgehog.
Also, here we go. We've got 3 hedgehogs in the room. Shadow just fucking agrees to take care of him. Shadow is like, alright, dude. She's so pale, except her legs, which are like orange, and I think that's supposed to represent like leggings or stockings of some kind. But it doesn't look like it. It looks like her legs are orange. No, we're not battling. We're not battling Silver, Mike. We already did that the last time we did this a couple months ago.
I would rather die than be your prisoner again.
Ooh, dramatic.
So what are you going to do, princess?
No, we get to fight Eggman.
To jump?
The ultimate edge form. That was a good delivery. Eggman sounded so fucking confused. Huh? It was like she really just jumped head first, like 40 feet. That was amazing. Welcome to Egg Genesis. This fight, I don't think I'm going to have trouble with it, but I might. To my knowledge, this isn't that bad of a fight. Yeah, it was in the city. We were fighting Silver in the city. Don't worry, because we get to play as Shadow and Silver, so we'll get to fight Silver again as Shadow. Shadow just agreed to take care of Silver during that fight. Or during that segment. This Eggman just reminds me of Jim Carrey Eggman. Dude, if you could replace the voice lines
What you can do.
from this game with the Jim Carrey voice lines, like just get Jim Carrey to reenact those exact voice lines, I'd be down. Alright, give me a sec to figure out how to actually do this. Okay, it does come down, which seems kind of silly, but sure. What just happened? Okay, so we gotta wait till he's in the right spot and the robots are there. Okay, so he'll come down eventually. Wait, did you just jump? Was that the plan? Yeah, that was the whole plan, dude. Just jump. With no knowledge of whether or not Sonic's actually gonna be there. My god, you can like barely get up there. Yes, this is like the Egg Golem fight where you just smack him on the head. The Egg Golem fight in Sonic Adventure 2, I should clarify technically there. I think you can cheese your way up there well before you're supposed to be able to get up there. He keeps doing it. It's the bait, man. I don't get why he puts the robots out there if they're not actively shooting me. love this. Sonic is a parkour master. Part of the reason I love Sonic games is because they do have, usually, they have some sense of a vertical, like, a verticality to them. Nice laser, dude. Lasers are supposed to be instant, right? By the way, I'm mashing the A button when I do homing attacks. It's not working. Oh fuck. Come on! There we go. Yeah, part of the reason I love Sonic, if you can get hit in midair during that. What, dude? Alright. Yes, that's what Sonic does. Alright, so we need to be over on that arm over there. I know I'm pointing at the screen like you guys can see where the fuck I'm pointing at, but you know. But this game, so like, I love Sonic games because there's that aspect of like verticality to them and like vertical momentum and like really being able to like run around on a giant robot like this or like in a huge city. I actually like how the fight gets slightly easier because there's less missiles shooting at you. Shouldn't have tried to backpedal there. The bigger question is, why are his robots weak to hedgehog blows? For a man with 300 IQ, that does seem pretty stupid, not gonna lie. The fortress is crashing. Oh no. It's literally trying to crash into him. That's amazing. Yes, just run in circles. Because it's an arena. That's a circle. I think, Walker Pierce, I think what it is that Sonic can, like, move so fast with his homing attack that, like, you know, due to, you know, momentum, he can manage to deal damage to these robots with, like, giant, like, metal shields. But at the same time, at that point, why not just make a robot that can absorb that damage instead of using big metal, like, armor plates on your robot where you know that one of the only things it's going to end up fighting is people with guns and a giant hedgehog. Well, not giant, but a human-sized anthropomorphic hedgehog that can move super fast. You would think that the guy who's smart enough to build a giant robot army would be able to understand how to deal with a fucking hedgehog. Most Sonic bosses can be defeated by jumping on their head. If they're big, you beat them by jumping on their head. If they're little, you probably just beat them by hitting them with a homing attack. You would think Eggman would, like, make robots with different weak points.
Well,
Nice job jumping off the top of that robot. How'd you know I was gonna be there to catch you? I didn't. You what? You what?
Sonic.
I'll head into the
Why is this a pre-animated cutscene?
Okay.
At least it's in-engine. Everything else is in-engine. I can guarantee you that if they had the time, they probably would have done a lot better. But, like, they didn't. We got this. And I'm kind of happy we got this. This game is a reminder of what happens when you try and release for the stuff for the holidays, like rush release it. E.T., this, Cyberpunk, like, it happens to so many games, man.
Sure we'll be able to get across the water.
Right, this is the fucking use right trigger to walk on the water. He did in Mania, he made that spider thing, but he also put super spikes on the arena that could hurt the robot. Yeah, it's almost like Eggman's really bad at this. Also, this is another Elise carrying level. I don't think this one's particularly long, because I'm pretty sure you can just walk straight across most of the water in the level that's supposed to kill you. I don't know the route for this game, though, so I'm not, or for this level in particular. So I'm not gonna pretend. Let's run straight up. What a great idea, Sonic. What was that? Sonic is Jesus confirmed. No, the idea of that is that, like, somehow Elise gives Sonic, when Sonic is holding Elise, somehow Sonic, like, has, or Sonic and Elise have the power. Okay. Whoa! somehow Sonic gets the power to, like, run across water and sand and other things that would normally, like, be dangerous and hurt him. Don't ask me how it works. That's what the game says works. Yes, I didn't hold many buttons there for the record. I held, like, forward by accident. You can't hold forward in this game, or you will fall, usually. Now, for the record, I did that completely on instinct, at least, but thank you for the reminder that usually when you're swinging in a Sonic game, if you swing at the right time, you swing better.
Hang on tight.
But yeah, this is one of those levels.
I'm going right up the middle.
I'm going right up the middle is not a phrase I expected to hear from Sonic of all people. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go higher. Eggman is like Bowser. He enjoys being assailed by his enemy. He might be a masochist, or masochist. Masochist is the one that likes to hurt themselves. I was waiting for me to miss the thing, for the record. I'm being very risky here because this game does not perform well. Oh, we're Tarzan now. Cool. How do you aim for that? Oh, I fucked up. Goodbye. Whoa! So he gets a power up by holding a woman in his arms. Sounds accurate. Look, dude, me too. I'm just saying. I forgot that the homing attack range is long as shit in this game, and then I got concerned for a second. And then I was like, wait a minute. Never mind, this is easy. Why does it send you down? How are you supposed to recover from those? I wonder if you can jump off at the ground there, and things will be fine. This level aesthetically reminds me of the Jungle World and Secret Rings. Yeah, it does, actually, without the dinosaurs. Because there were dinosaurs in that one, if you don't remember. It kind of gives me, It like, vaguely reminds me of, Green Forest from Sonic Adventure 2. With all the, like, bark that's being used as loops for running. I didn't hold anything there. Thank you, game. For the record, you can do some really wild ways to finish these levels, because those loops actually change your gravity. So if you get off of one of those loops in, like, the middle of it and, like, jump off, you can fall straight to the end of a level. Yeah, that was a big jump. There's a lot of neat ideas in this game. And it makes me a little bit sad. Also, I love the like, helpful instructional boxes that they give.
If you put your power together, you will be able to walk on this water.
Who is this narrator? Normally the narrators in Sonic games are people who you're able to, like, talk to. Oh, the lag, man. Can I go this way? Yes, I can. I'm going this way. Just to see. Oh, please. Please don't throw me off. I'm so scared. Nice. It's okay, I've still got 2 rings. Where the fuck are you supposed to go? This is absolutely not the correct way to do this. Remember how the homing attack range is stupid long in this game? We're just gonna abuse that. Above you what? Oh, you can't see them! Okay, there's a silver medal. I'm never doing every silver medal in this game. I don't care who asks me, I'm not doing it. I'm gonna fall off here, watch. This is not right. We are not supposed to be up here. Man, this is great. You almost don't make it up there. Yeah, you remember the dinosaurs in Sonic and Secret Rings? They're a great time, man. Hello? Okay. How are you supposed to get up? What? I can hear the goal ring.
Nice.
This game is not intuitive. This isn't a problem of old games, Mike. This is a problem of this game in particular just being rushed. By this point in time, there was a lot of intuitiveness, and if there wasn't, usually games came with a physical manual. I think the time that people started doing digital releases is the time when people realized we need to make our games intuitive because otherwise we can't explain things in a manual anymore. You could technically, but like people weren't really gonna sit down and like read a manual. So like by the time you got to full games that were like fully digital and downloadable, you needed to have games that are intuitive. GG, I guess, yeah. I'm ignoring the game at this point. It's just playing in the background. It's a shame that Secret Rings is not a very good game. Again, that's a game that I want to play on emulator with like a Steam controller.
Looks like we've lost
I'll settle
Where I
things
can
here.
like change the tilt controls slightly so that they actually, you know, make sense. The level was kind of confusing, just a little bit. But if you could change the tilt controls for Secret Rings so that you could actually use an analog stick on like emulator, I think that game would actually play a little better. The controls are still terrible,
so beautiful.
because that game was basically just gimmicky and a mess, but I 100%ed that fucking game, so... I liked Secret Rings. It's been a long time since I played it, though.
Sonic, have you visited many wonderful places before?
What's up with her eyes?
Yeah.
Her eyes look really...
Once
She
you
looks like she's
do
got
that,
dilated pupils.
You'll leave, won't you?
Okay, no, that may have just been reflections. That looked weird, though. Hold up.
Though I've been frightened many times, I've also enjoyed this adventure.
Yeah, huge difference between in-engine and cutscene. It's massive, man. I don't know what they rendered this in. I think it was Unreal Engine 2 or something.
A girl.
It sounds like being a princess isn't that easy.
It isn't sometimes.
I don't like where this is going. We're getting back into that uncomfortable territory.
The castle, the children, all my citizens, really. The same love my late father and mother had.
Don't cry, Elise. Become a strong queen who doesn't cry, no matter what happens.
That,
So, I do my best to protect my
I got stuck on the Will-O-Wisp race in the pirate world. That one's hard. I remember that one, Walker Pierce. I do remember that one.
Sonic, if you leave here to go on another adventure, remember.
Makes me think of Final Fantasy. Right, Elise's model looks like it's out of Final Fantasy, but it's still fucking Sonic. I'm getting uncomfy.
I'm fine. Sorry. I mustn't cry.
It's okay to cry.
Elise, smile.
Like this, sure, this is just like an emotional moment, and it still looks weird because it's it's Sonic and somebody who looks like they're out of Final Fantasy. But like, I can't with this game, man, because I know what happens at the end, and it's not okay. Nobody spoil this game. It just came out. No, I'm kidding. You can spoil it in the chat if you want. That dude, that guard. You know what? He turned around and went, "Hey." Human exotic canon fanfic. Yes. Yes, Walker Pierce.
Princess Elise, ruler of Soliana, by refusing to negotiate with me,
Again, human, Amy. It's like a fanfic of a girl in love with Sonic. Exactly, that's what it feels like. I want to meet the writer. I want to know who wrote this. I'm not mad at them. I just want to know why they wrote this way. Was this like an executive choice? Did they just do it? Why is Elise back in the capital? That's like the last place you should be going.
Not allow harm to come to my people.
You should jump off the balcony and just let Eggman catch you this time.
Miss Elise! It is my duty as Princess of Soliana to go. There is no other choice.
Okay, again, her line delivery is like suddenly, I guess maybe it's, no, because that didn't even sound right. I was gonna say maybe she's trying to sound very deadpan, but it didn't even sound deadpan. It just sounded like she was awkward, like she didn't know what she was doing with the line. Head for Wave Ocean. Oh, Wave Ocean. Okay. It's funny how the Sonic characters are all super colorful in contrast with the average human with normal clothes. Yes, so this is a problem. This isn't a problem with, This isn't a problem that's exclusively because of this game. This is a problem that exists in pretty much every game, or a lot of games of this era, where they decided because they're on new hardware, they need to have, like, really cool-looking shaders, and everything has to be, like, muted color with, like, a lot of greens and browns, and it looks very uninteresting, unfortunately, in most cases. I don't innately hate the humans alongside the Sonic cast, but where are the other animal-like beings? Yes, exactly. Sonic Unleashed has the same problem, but I actually like Sonic Unleashed as a game, so maybe it's just because it's a good game, or at least a finished game. But yeah, a lot of games at this time, and this game actually isn't that doesn't have that much of an issue with it, but a lot of games from this time, like, they have muted color palettes and things. This one actually does a pretty good job of not doing that, but the humans are definitely one of those cases where it's like all the main characters are so colorful, and then the humans are just blah. I just realized there's a shader on these rings that gives them an outline. Either that or it's literally just a PNG. But I'm pretty sure those are 3D models. That's actually pretty good. Can we visit the box that makes you fly later? Yes, Mike. We already did it once, but I'll go visit the box that makes us fly. I'll head out there if I can. I'm gonna ignore most of this level. Whoa! Camera, what are you doing, man? That bar, like, faked me out. Odyssey did the real humans alongside crazy species thing better. Yes, because the humans still look like they're a part of the same world. Camera. I'm blaming the camera. Odyssey definitely did it better. Because the humans still look like they were stylized to be a part of the same world, as opposed to this game where they're literally just like, you know, early Xbox 360 models. Tails, you better not fall off this thing. I'm gonna be very mad with you, Tails. I feel like I should change, like, my alerts. This would be a lot of work on my end, and I don't know if I have the time to do it. But I feel like I should change a lot of the alerts on my end to be stuff from the Sonic fan dubs. When I'm playing through Sonic 06, I feel like that'd be entertaining. Give me a ring, please. Why did they keep those there? Nope, they don't work. Yeah, camera just kinda yeet. My earbud fell out. There we go. Ah, yes, of course. Something this game is well known for. Its excellent camera and positioning. Tails is dying. He got frozen in the water. Why can't you make it up here? Yeah, just changing it to a bunch of the Sonic fan dub stuff. Not even just Sonic. I could change it to just Sonic 06 stuff, but Sonic 06 is actually not one of my favorite fan dubs that Snapcube has done. For the record, if you don't know what I'm talking about, Snapcube and a bunch of their friends over on their YouTube channel decided for a while back they were going to do their own, they were going to do basically just real-time fan dubbing. People don't necessarily know the story of the game if they've never seen the cutscenes. They just play all the cutscenes and then everybody dubs them in real time with no, like, with absolutely no, like, planning beforehand. They basically just said, yep, we're gonna go do it. I want that to be Tails' canon death. Yeah, it doesn't look right at all. By the way, Tails' attack, it's throwing a big thing of fake rings. Also, it's really hard to tell which rings are real and which rings are fake. But, yeah, it's absolutely a lot of fun, Mike. I highly recommend going to check them out because they are some of the fun, especially, so the one that kicked it off was the Sonic Adventure 2 fan dub that they did, and that was just absolutely hilarious. I highly recommend that one. But pretty much all of them are great. I recommend checking out any of them. They're all super fun. The Sonic 06 one's probably one of my least favorites that I've seen, but I haven't seen a lot of them. I haven't seen, specifically I want to go see the Sonic Riders dub, because that game's story is already a mess. Damn, I thought I could do it. Maybe if I had grabbed that first ring instead. You're not supposed to be able to get up there. I feel like the bumpers don't hit you fast enough. Well, because I think those bumpers were designed for Sonic in mind. And when you make it the same level that's designed for multiple characters like that, you generally need multiple paths. But this game doesn't do that very well, because I'm pretty sure they didn't have the time to implement everything they wanted from a level design standpoint.
Well, not bad.
Ah, man. This game is... it exists. It's definitely a game that exists. So there's Tails. Which, by the way, this is Sonic's story, and we're getting Tails and Knuckles pieces thrown in. So take that as you will. Although I think that Shadow's story has bits where you play as Rouge. I don't think you play as Gamma at any point. Or not Gamma, Omega.
If you had cooperated with me earlier, I wouldn't have had to do this.
What are you trying to do, Dr. Eggman? Why do you wish to revive the...
Why is there so much detail in the pattern, or in the texture on Eggman's, like, giant button things? Like the plug suit buttons.
Solaris's secrets are in his eternal flames. His power can change time and even manipulate the fabric of time itself.
Even with Sonic, you can hit them with insane speed and they bump you at a meandering rate. Yeah, nothing in this game was tuned well. I'm gonna agree with you guys on that.
Everything in this world.
Eggman looks weird, I mean, even more so than usual. This was also that transition time period where people realized that you could use high poly models. Well, high poly models. A lot of them aren't that high poly. But, like, you know, higher polygon count models. And newer textures and things, and they were trying to do a lot of things, and none of it really looked right for a while, for several years. Not until we got into, like, more PS4 stuff. Hey, let me type on my keyboard. At least they put the keyboard typing sounds in, but, like, man, I could give you better keyboard typing sounds than that. His arm is clipping into the plug suit button.
Finally. Now, let's go collect that Chaos Emerald.
Yeah, Eggman looks... they made him look like older. They made him look like genuinely... they tried to make him look more sinister and older. And I don't think that's a good look for Eggman. I think Eggman, he's a kid's book... like, a kid's book character. Kid's video game character. I don't think he should look like that. I think that he should actually look like a human being. Or at least like a caricatured version of a human being, rather than like a realistic one, you know? Head for the old Soliana Castle. Keyboard ASMR whenever you guys want. If I had like, if channel points were a thing on YouTube, I would do that, but I also kind of like that they're not, because it means I don't have to waste time setting up a bunch more stuff. The ancient castle, also Tails died again. Can't go that way. Boom Eggman is pretty good. Yeah, I like Boom Eggman. Fit Eggman is an interesting idea. I think it's just because the joke was that he's Eggman. He's supposed to be shaped like an egg for the longest time. I'm okay with Boom Eggman. I like the Sonic Boom character designs. I'm still not a huge fan of Knuckles, but he's kind of grown on me. He's not like the worst character I've seen. I think it still fits Knuckles, and it fits him better than Twiggy Arm Dude with giant fists. I'm purposefully not talking to anybody. Also, this is like the third time Tails has died, just wandering around town. How's this dude not just instantly perished upon trying to do anything? Oh, that's what this reminds me of. This music like with the I guess that's an oboe or a clarinet. It kind of reminds me of Gran Turismo music. They definitely made him look super creepy, and I think that was the intention. Yeah, Eggman shouldn't look superhuman and creepy. But I think that they did a good job if that's what they wanted to do. That's what you have to, because you have to think like, what was the intention of the designers when they made that design? And if that was the goal, if the goal was to make him look like a villain and look creepy, yeah, they did a great job. Lemons. I couldn't move there for a second. But yeah, I think Eggman did I think they did a decent job on Eggman. Knuckles is supposed to be strong and Sonic is fast, but you almost never see that. Yeah, you just see Sonic and Knuckles running at the same speed, and then Knuckles occasionally punching something. The bishop is down below the bell. I don't know what that means. The bishop. Way to the old castle of Soliano. It's been a while. The old castle is a holy place. Oh, okay. The entrance is blocked by a special seal. If you want to enter the old castle, you must overcome 3 trials. There's trials of life and death. Oh, here we go, guys. Lemons are like rings, yeah. I mean, realistically, you could replace rings with whatever you wanted. You can replace any collectible item with any other collectible item, and in most cases, it doesn't matter at all for the context and the lore of a situation. Examples where that wouldn't be the case would be things like Dark Souls, obviously. But, like, you could replace Sonic's rings with Mario's coins and have them do the same thing, and it'd be fine. Okay, so this one's slightly better. The first is a trial of knowledge, which this is a quiz. And I don't remember the answer, but I'm pretty sure you can beat this in about 5 seconds. You just gotta run up and talk to the dude. The test of intelligence. Well, we're gonna fail. You know what you do see, though, Walker Pierce? You do see Knuckles flying in the Sonic Boom animated show. Yeah, life and death, that was intense. Your intelligence will be tested. Get to the goal by following the warp gates. Loads into another area. I love this game, man. This gives me plenty of time to talk, which is actually useful. Now that I'm thinking about it. Why is the music so cheery?
Touching a warp hole will send you far away in a flash.
Okay. I get the feeling that they made this as an intelligence test and then didn't want to make it too hard for everybody. So we got this. Okay, let's back to the start. Okay, so one of them teleports you to where you need to go. One of them teleports you back to where you were. And one of them teleports you back to the start. Okay. So then we want this one. Wait, why did they do a teleporting thing here? Never mind. I'm not gonna question this game anymore. Okay, so that's 4. By the way, I'm pretty sure you can, like, walk to the exit. I don't know, dude. This one? Why did they set this up? Oh, because they didn't want you to access that normally, so they had to have you do a jump thing to go get it. What does this consist of? I thought they were asking questions. I think, no, I'm sorry, I'm getting confused with another trial that happens. Oh, no, I forgot about this. Alright. Look, guys, we beat the trial.
No problem.
No, there's another trial of some kind that where they ask you a bunch of questions, and it's the funniest thing ever because you can. They ask you like one question, they're like, just pick the right thing. But yeah, that's like. That was actually an okay puzzle, I guess. It's kind of a time waster. I kind of hate things where it's like you don't have to really think about them that much. First, complete the second trial. Trial of Courage. GG, yeah. I mean, realistically, the question that you asked during the trial of knowledge is how often or how much of this can you really stand? How much of this can you deal with?
Hey.
Fight the enemies in a life or death battle. Hey. So are we immortal now, or I don't know, man. I'm just here. I don't know what else to say. This game is... It exists. Anyway, this is a beat the enemies challenge. I forgot we have a minimap, even though it's really big. You just die instantly, you just flips. Is this a Zelda reference? It might be. Knowledge, courage. So the last one will be what? Power? I could see that.
Hey.
Not enough. Well, time to reload everything. And then make us talk to the dude again, so we can reload everything again. I swear, dude, if they fixed the loads in this game, it would be infinitely better.
Hey.
Hey. This is like having to do a walk of shame, except it's worse, because you literally don't have to do anything except hit one button, but then you have to wait. Oh, man. Anyway. Yeah, so I'm working on some videos. I've got, like I said, I've got one take recorded that I recorded on Thursday. I'm probably not gonna get around to editing it until at least like later this week, maybe this weekend. It could be, yeah, intelligence and wisdom, courage is courage, and then you have like power, but I'm 90% sure I know what the last one is, and I'm not gonna spoil it, because it's funny. There's no rings anywhere. I missed one. Or no, I didn't, because his scrap hit the other dude. Also, I think all those dudes' missiles despawn when they die, which is kind of funny. They tried to make this cool, but there's no indicator for anything in this game, so there's your problem. I can't see. I can't see shit, dude. Fuck! Well, guess we get to reload that whole section again, huh? Man, imagine you're doing a speedrun of this game, and you lose, like, 2 minutes to load times because you have to reload everything. Yeah, it was about microphones. Yeah, the video that I have a take of right now is, that I'm probably going to use is one on microphones. With the Triforce, you can wish for anything you want in Sonic, except for a better game. Yeah, pretty much. But, yeah, the last video is going to be on microphones, which we made a joke last time about, like, yeah, just use a Blue Yeti. No. I hope you're wrong, Walker Pierce. Yeah, it'd be really funny if you just wish for Eggman to go away. He just leaves. I wish that Eggman didn't exist. And then you end up with a different issue, I'm sure. But no, I'm pretty sure that's not how this works. Literally, this is to get a seal to get into the castle. That's all this is. This is to get a seal that lets us get into the old castle of Soliana. Which is, guess what? Just another level. And one that makes a lot less sense than pretty much anything else. Defeat all enemies with 0 rings. In other words, if you get hit once, congrats, you have to restart everything. Again, I don't know why some of the enemies are disappearing. Are they, like, scripted to they're supposed to die in a certain order? So if you hit the last one first, it just kills all of them, or what? I guess time for a little break. I don't know if I want to do this. At least not right now. Why don't we put on some music and chill for a minute? I don't know if I want to do that right now. I'm gonna take a small break here. Remember to stretch, kids. It's important. Speaking of which, maybe we'll hop off for a second. Take a small break. I'm gonna go talk to these dudes and just see if there's anything. Okay, no. Literally, they say nothing useful. Alright. So what have y'all been up to recently? I know I've been gone for a little while and we've had our little, you know, come back, get together, but, you know, what have you guys been up to? Anything different? Anything new? Anybody going to school in a new place? Or, you know, finishing up school, starting a new job? Red Sasquatch, green capybara. Why are we talking about capybaras? Leave them alone, man. Green cappuccino. Yeah, it's break time, man. I'm actually gonna change a couple things up in my Discord settings because I had to reinstall Discord last night because I realized I was using a version of Discord that like wasn't letting me access all my files, unfortunately. So let me fix that up really quickly. Should be under, where is it? Settings. Don't minimize the tray. Don't start on startup. There we go. All right. Well, why don't we go ahead? We're going to take a little bit of a break. Everybody, go get something to drink. So maybe something to snack on. Grab yourself something good for yourself. All right. Get up, stretch, stop looking at the computer for a sec. You know the drill. Starting school back up in January after a year hiatus. Congrats, dude. Hope that goes well for you. This next week is gonna be my this next week is just gonna be like my last week work, and then I'm gonna have most of the following week off. I might actually swap around the time off requests a little bit so that I can get like a consistent time period. Because as it is right now, I would have not this Monday, but the following Monday off. Like not tomorrow, but the Monday after that off. And then I'd have to go into work Tuesday, and then I'd be off until the next, like, Monday or Tuesday. And so I'm thinking maybe we can, I gotta figure out how to get emotes working in here, actually, now that I'm looking at it. I just realized that's a problem. Well, I didn't just realize it's a problem, but make a note on that. But hopefully I'll have a nice, like, little bit of a break for myself. Let me see. Watched some videos about Halo Reach Wars 2 last night and started playing Halo Infinite. Nice, dude. I hope you're enjoying Halo Infinite. Yeah, Halo Wars. Oh man, I was just thinking about this last night. There's a. Hold up. Before I forget about it.
Hi, it's me, cute boy that must be teen, head right for ruffling, pinchable cheeks at least 5 times DSM undiagnosed, so listen up. Let the
All right.
King speak my
Yeah, I'll definitely find some time to chill a little bit. I've got some friends that I've got to talk to and hang with, and then obviously Christmas is that Saturday, so that's relatively big. Not necessarily for my family. We'll probably just be, you know, quiet, open up presents, give everybody presents, and then be done. We don't really talk to a ton of our extended family when it comes to Christmas. But yeah, I was thinking about Halo Wars the other night. Halo Wars is an interesting game there's an interesting idea, because Halo Wars probably didn't do well it did decently, I'm sure, because it was Halo at the height of Halo, or very quickly after the height of Halo. But, Halo Wars is an RTS, that was designed partially with consoles in mind, if I remember right. And funny enough, Brutal Legend was also Brutal Legend was an action RTS hybrid. Halo Reach Wars 2, because they're the first and last ones, chronologically. Yeah, Halo Reach through Halo Wars 2. I know what you meant. But like, there's some interesting. Reach is a good game, and I know that people like give it shit, and that it's not necessarily the best game ever. Halo Reach is the game that I grew up with. I didn't get to play Halo 3 till much later. I still haven't played through it all the way through. I might do that on stream, because, you know, I've got an Xbox 360 here, may as well use it. But, Halo 3 is, like, it's a good game, but, like, I grew up with Halo Reach, and I have a lot of nostalgia for it. Got to play Reach to 3, and then stopped playing Saga because it felt a bit too hard. Yeah, that's fair. To be fair, yeah, there's nothing to be ashamed of for playing a game on a lower difficulty setting. Halo it's not your typical, like, Call of Duty style shooter. It's a shooter where you're actually able to take some hits. Yeah, might come back to it in the future. Yeah, absolutely. Halo Reach Halo in general is a different type of shooter than, like, Call of Duty or Battlefield or anything like that. The style of Halo Reach, the gameplay that you tend to play, is a game where you will be in a fight for 20 to 30 seconds with a single person just running around trying to hit each other, shooting each other, hiding behind cover, throwing grenades, recovering a little bit of your shield, stuff like that. And so it's just different. And a lot of the single player campaign stuff for that, or even the multiplayer campaigns in the games that do have them, it's different. It can be kind of hard because there's a lot of stuff going on. You got to realize when you should tank through a shot and when you should go and hide behind cover and wait for a second, or dodge, or toss out a grenade, or whatever you got to do. Yeah, it's a different type of shooter. Which unfortunately died out in popularity because Call of Duty got popular. People like those sort of Twitch, like, really quick shooters. You know, Twitch reaction fights are done within, like, 3-4 seconds, stuff like that. Nothing inherently wrong with them. That's just not my thing. But yeah. All right, I'm gonna go grab something to snack on real quick and maybe fill up my water again. You guys should do the same. If you're feeling hungry, if you're feeling thirsty, stop looking at the computer for a second, stretch. You guys know the deal. We're gonna swap on over to BRB. I'm gonna leave the music playing, and we'll catch you guys in, I don't know, a minute or two, something like that. What's up? I got nut. Nut time. You know what it is. Unfortunately, it's not sweet and salty nut. But it is some nut. And I could use a little bit of nut right now, you know? Alright. I'm gonna keep munching away on this, but I'm gonna get started on the, I'm gonna try this trial a couple more times. And if I can't get it, I might just cut off Sonic for a little bit and we'll come back to it maybe next Sunday or something. I think I want to finish this game before we get back into, not sponsored by the way, or not sponsored Sundays. Not sponsored by the way. Whatever I called it. I think it was just not sponsored by the way. Much as I love not sponsored by the way, you know, I think we should finish a game for once. Not that I don't finish games, but you know, sometimes I forget. Sometimes I'll just like leave a game on hiatus for years, especially when it's not on stream. All right. Hey, here's a question for you guys. Whenever I do those transitions, does the audio crossfade for you, or does it just fucking fade out, like, really quickly? Hey.
Hey.
Did we finish McKids? I want to say we didn't finish McKids, actually. You couldn't tell right now. That's all good. Just something I'm curious about going forward, because on my end, I just hear everything and then it cuts off when it's gone. Oh, maybe hitting those hidden ones actually, like, does something. I forgot which direction we were going. The audio thing. Yeah, don't worry about it, man. Yeah, on my end, I just hear every sound, and then it cuts off whenever I finish the scene transition. So that's mostly just me being curious. They really did try to make this be cool, huh? That would have sucked to get hit by. So apparently you can use the shoulder buttons for the camera controls to like rotate the camera around you. Didn't know about that. That's useful though. What do you do, dude? What do you do? He just shoots you. Like, you have to like jump out of the way, and then like you basically have to make sure that they don't see you, because the lasers are going to hit you in the air. And the guns are going to hit you if you're just sitting on the ground, because you're not fast enough to avoid them, because this game doesn't know what speed is. Yeah, you're right, Walker Pierce. We did make it to space. Oh, no, we did beat McKids. You're right, you're right.
Hey.
Mike, yes. Next Friday stream. So Friday streams from here on out until we finish the series are going to be Devil May Cry. We're going to go Devil May Cry 1, 2, 3, 4, Devil May Cry, or 1, 2, 3, 4, DMC Devil May Cry, and then Devil May Cry 5. We're just doing them all. And Devil May Cry 5 is probably going to go significantly faster. Yeah, it's the Killbot 9000. It's literally just you have to beat them all with 0 rings. Fair enough. And then they make this segment like, what, 2 minutes long? You can't get hit during any of it? Fortunately, most of the enemies can't actually hit you that well. But, like, what do you do for some of these guys? Any of the guys that have guns are significantly more dangerous. Also, if you run into any of these guys by accident, you have issues as well. There we go. No missiles, please. Alright, we're back on these dudes. What should I do? I don't know. DMC2. Let's go, baby. This is the trial of courage. I'm gonna play like a fucking coward. Because I'm scared of these guys. Now what? I can't fucking see because of this camera. Jesus. Okay, we're done. We got it. I was gonna say, if I don't get it this time, I'm gonna be kind of mad, because how long does this segment go on?
Hey. Too easy. No sweat.
There's something incredibly funny about the fact... Sorry, I'm still eating that granola bar. There's something incredibly funny about the fact that they just let you try the trials as many times as you need. A trial of cowardice. But they just let you try... Yeah, the final trial is the trial of love. This may be the most difficult trial for you. I wonder why they made a trial of love. I wonder why this is just tossed in with, like, no significance to anything ever. Because Sonic definitely doesn't have any love interests in this game. Last challenge about love, the last battle may be the hardest one you ever experienced. You must lose something in order to gain something. There may be moments like this, for when that moment comes, you must make your decision then and now. Did I say then and now, or did I read that entirely wrong? I actually didn't read that very well. I was, like, trying to zoom through that. Here we go. Okay. Okay, here's your choices. Amy or Elise. So we're gonna do the dumb option.
Sonic, I knew you would come.
For the record, I don't think it matters which one you pick. I'm pretty sure you can literally go through either of the gates and talk to him, and that'd be it. Ignorance, frailty, and cowardice. The Lorlean Triforce. It is the Lorlean Triforce. You're right. I won't comment on the princess. It takes courage to choose one who carries a weight of the nation on her shoulders. With that conviction, you'll be able to overcome the obstacles that lie ahead. Literally, I'm pretty sure if you pick either of them, it's fine. Sacrifice Tails will come back, yeah.
That was incredible.
Look, guys, I got an S rank. I get an S rank on the Trial of Love. Lord. Have you ever chosen Amy? I haven't, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter. Because I think it literally is just like, you gotta choose somebody. And that's it. Now let that eagle carry you. Hello, giant eagle. There we go. Eagles! Yeah, this just happens. Tails is already there. He could have flown you there. He knows he could have. He just didn't. Alright. He's had enough of this shit, man. Imagine it just drops you in
You're
midair.
in a hurry. So, what's going on?
Circumstances have changed.
It's the Eagle King from Tolkien. Yeah,
I
exactly.
need to rescue the
Yeah,
princess.
if the eagle just dropped you in the middle of the river and you died. He actually failed the trial of love, but we didn't have the courage to tell him, so we're gonna let the eagle deal with it. The eagle is one of Eggman's robots, yeah. Look at all those Eggman's robots! Thank you, Tails. Most wonderful line delivery I've ever heard. By the way, if you haven't played Sonic Heroes, I recommend playing Sonic Heroes. It's not perfect, but it's silly. Silver looks so OP. Silver is kinda OP.
We don't have time.
He literally just has psychic powers. The explosion did not kill that guy. I'm impressed. Hey, how's it feel to, like, skip the whole segment? I'm not hitting buttons. Yes, you can just break through walls.
Part of this statue, it will create a path of way.
To be fair, again, this game's music, I love it. And actually, some of the game's levels, really cool ideas. Hello? Okay. Yes. No, Sonic, this way. So, like, by this point in the game, you're supposed to have Light Dash. You're supposed to get Light Dash, like, first thing. I'm skipping this shit. Blaze is also cool. I like Blaze. Unfortunately, there's some theories. There's a theory out there that suggests that Blaze is literally just a figment of Silver's imagination. And it actually is kind of convincing. Yep. Dying again. I'm dying, Squirtle. I haven't saved in forever. This could be a problem. Lamau. I don't know what to do here. Yep. Okay. Maybe we quit for the day. Because I haven't saved in forever, which is my fault. But I'm pretty sure this game doesn't autosave. It might. It might. No, okay, it does. Okay. 81% done. We're almost done with this crap. We're almost done with Sonic's story. No, that doesn't mean we're done with the game. I don't want to listen to Eggman. We do have to do all of the trials again, though, which is very frustrating. It would make sense as Blaze is supposed to be in another universe. Yeah, but the idea was that Blaze never existed in the first place. Not that she was from some other universe. The theory suggests that Blaze is just, like, a figment of Silver's imagination, or like a childhood friend or something. It was a bit laggy at the end. Just a bit, man. Seems like you're having fun. Oh yeah, dude. I love this game. I might stop for the day simply because I don't really want to do all of the fucking trials again. But, like, this game's fun sometimes, even though it's crap. Oh, wait, I can get the gems now. Shit. I do have enough for all of these. I'm actually going to pick up all of these. You do have to find these is the problem, I think. Mind you, they don't tell you how to do any of this shit. They just say, hey, you can do this now. Sonic 06 sure isn't frustrating at all. No, it's almost like the game's well balanced and perfectly fine. No problem. Is there any story after the Sonic one? Yes. Must be awful I have to do that again. Yes. Yes, it does. But I love the hand movements of the humans in the game. Yeah, they're like very slowly. It's like you're talking to like an old Italian dude. But yeah, so there are stories after Sonic's, Mike. You get to play through Shadow's story and Silver's story as well, and I think there might be a final thing that you do, but I don't remember because I've never played through this game all the way. My ex bought me this ages ago. I don't know how to do any of the moves. Like, hold up. I'm gonna look up how to do any of the moves that you're supposed to be able to do. Okay, so we can do Tornado. Use only after Sonic obtains the green gem. It's very similar to the Tornado jump. You need to hit... Select the gem with the D-pad, which isn't specified at all, and then hit right trigger. Oh, they're using the same mechanic as they did for Elise. Okay, I see. It's like you're talking to an old Italian dude. Okay, so that's the Lightspeed dash. You know, when it worked. You literally just get your super speed movement, but slightly worse. Does it add? No, okay, there is a cap. So then red is supposedly like slowing things down. I don't know if this is slowing anything down necessarily. I think it's just adding motion blur to everything. And then green is the tornado. Well, that's slow as shit and not useful. Alright, trial of knowledge. Hey. I don't know, maybe slow does something when you're near an enemy. Let me have a look. Slows down time. Why doesn't Sonic just eat the emeralds so he can become super at any time? Brilliant deduction, Walker Pierce. I'm not entirely sure. Let me see. So it was, I think, this one.
Touching a warp hole will send me far away in a flash.
Then this one. No.
Touching
That was the same mistake I made like 20 times.
in a flash.
There. I think it's up here. And then it's this one? Man. It's almost like this isn't well designed. There we go. At least they give you an exit.
Far away in a flash.
Nope.
Touching a warp hole will send me far away in a flash.
Sonic, you don't have to tell me that every time. It's okay. That sent me back to 2, that's weird. I guess maybe it only sends you 2 back. Yeah, far away. Far away is questionable, but it does send you. I know this game is currently sending me. I may have an aneurysm. We'll have to see. Alright, so there's that. I like the random, like, blues bass line they decided to put in there. It doesn't make any sense. Like, there's so much music that doesn't really fit much in this game, but I will say a lot of the themes work pretty well. It feels like the idle themes are the ones that are just like, why is this in the game? Like, the game tries to go for that really, like, orchestral soundtrack, and then it just immediately drops like some random like bass, like a bassy like blues track on top of it. Okay, guys. Trial of Courage, Part 2. Using this move in the air inflicts damage instantly. So apparently Tornado inflicts damage in the air immediately. So maybe we use that.
Hey.
I'm hoping that I can, like, save after I do the trials. Or possibly I should have saved between trials. But yeah, I lost so many lives on the Chest of Courage that I couldn't do anything. Okay, let me see how this works. He just stops in midair to do it. Brilliant. I'm scared of using the tornado jump, genuinely. What's the point of this? Why was that dash pad there? Okay, there it is. I was confused for a minute. Tornado moment. Yeah. So you can only do it if you haven't done a homing attack yet, which makes this kinda not useful for me. This is where Sonic learns the Fusro dot. Yeah, exactly. You have to be absurdly close to do that. I guess it does have a little bit of a range. Not a ton, though. So the key for most of these is to just stay in the air and not worry about things. But, like, some of these are just so frustrating, man. Let me try and slow. I can't move the camera up and down. Brilliant. Okay, big boy. Good. I was a little stressed there. Anyway, we got it. We're done. Hey. Hey, can I get an hey from the chat? Maybe that should be like an alert. It's just anytime someone follows while we're doing Sonic streams. Hey. Alright. Why am I tired? This game wears you out, man. It really does. Can I save? Yes, I'm saving. Not like I need to save for Trial of Love, but I'm doing it. And we get to listen to this dude talk. Again, I don't understand why the dialogue in this game, they're like, oh, somebody can only have one set of dialogue at a time, therefore we need to reload the entire level. Everything in the level, the whole level geometry, all the people, everything, just so we can give this one guy dialogue so you can talk to him in a scripted scene and then leave. Good game, dude. Also, slow absolutely did not do anything. I'm not entirely sure if slow is activating properly.
Sonic, I knew you.
Hey! I'm gonna save again after this. Tarofus, super suck. And just reverse the whole power. You reverse the power of it by just reversing the word order. That'd be weird for fire though, if you had like cold. Cause like there's a cold and fire, there's like a frost and a fire breath in that game. In Skyrim, there's like a shout. So like if you reverse the order, they are not the same thing. Or does it just suck the heat out of somebody instead of giving them heat? Which I guess technically is the same thing as making them cold, but like, also that sounds significantly more terrifying. Okay. Hey. Eagle! I did not mean to hit that button. Okay. So let me see. Isn't this the game where Sonic had the smooth transition to 3D? Yeah, it is, actually. How you doing, man?
Silver, we don't have time. Let's get to Elise right away.
I love the tornado, man. It's so bad. That was a little bit close. Fire freezes them solid and sets you on fire. Frost disintegrates them. Yeah. Loading screens do go burr. Anybody who's played this game before understands how abysmal these loading screens are. Okay, so it dealt damage to it without breaking anything on it. Amazing. To be fair, this, really cool idea. I like it a lot. Okay! Oh, it isn't doing the thing. Damn, that's a shame. Oh, that did not look like it worked. There we go. Yeah, loading screens in this game do go burr. We have spent probably half the time of me playing this game in loading screens because I'll fail something that only takes like 30 seconds to do. I don't know what to do here. Do I go up? Yes, okay. Off onto the wind current. Okay! I'm trying to skip as much of this shit as I can. Bird up. I always forgot how bad 4Kids era Sonic sounded. I like 4Kids era Sonic. Leave him alone. No, the actual... Who voiced Sonic for Sonic X? Hold on. Because I don't think it was the same dude who voiced him in the games around that time period. Sonic was voiced by Jason Griffith, who I'm like 95% sure is not the same guy as... Hold up. Time stop either ages you to dust or ages the enemies, making them stronger and wiser. Ah, of course. Hold up. Yeah, Sonic X isn't, like, terrible. It's not good. Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. Sonic and the Black Knight. Sonic Unleashed. So this was the 06 Sonic era, dude. Sonic Rivals, Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic Riders, Shadow the Hedgehog. Yep, okay. So, I like, for the record, Jason Griffith did not do a bad job as a voice actor for Sonic. He was the dude who voiced everything from Sonic after Sonic Heroes.
I'll go on ahead.
Yeah, so this is where you get the idea of what happens.
Psychokinesis. Press the right trigger while near an object. You can throw items with the X button.
Silver does not control well. I know I just picked him up. Does not control well.
I can manage this cage with my power.
See, that's kind of neat, though. Season 2 Chris was cool. Yeah, the Chris Thorndike show, right? I don't know why they focus so much on Chris. It's very weird. Oh, cool. It only throws one object at a time. That's neat. Ow. Oh, the thing spawned again.
I think I can knock that structure down.
After jumping, you can press and hold the A button to levitate and move around in the air.
This is very chaotic. I don't know what to do here. Knock what structure down, dude? I can't see 30 feet in front of my face. That do it? Okay, cool. But like, Sonic X wasn't terrible. Really, I don't like Jason Griffith as Sonic. Not that he's a bad voice actor. He's just not what I like with Sonic. I'm very used to the Sonic Heroes voice actor crew. Chris honestly spent more time with Tails, Amy, and Crane than he did with Sonic. Yeah, because they just sit and they're domestic, basically. Like, they're just people who, like, they're chilling. Sonic never fucking sat still. That was just his thing. Also, eat shit, dude. I didn't realize you could grab their own rockets. Yeet. Why is that a thing? It's amazing. Great! But yeah, like, I don't know. I grew up with Sonic Adventure and Sonic Heroes. That's the games I grew up on, so... Obviously partial that because of that, but still. Where are those spikes coming from? Yeet.
When you use your psychokinesis on an area with a green mark, something should happen.
Yo. That's kinda neat. Return to sender, yeah, exactly. New achievement unlocked, return to sender. I literally didn't have enough levitate to do that. Lamau? Silver's kind of awkward to control, but I kind of appreciate it because Sonic, don't get me wrong, he doesn't control well. But it's nice to have characters that don't necessarily control super well. Great, great, great! Yeah. Thanks, Silver. Are we done yet? No. This is the Silver tutorial level. Yeah, this is what happens when you need to show people what a character is in this game. They're like, you need to play as Shadow, you need to play as Knuckles, you need to play as Tails. No, you don't. You should not do that, actually. Also, great camera angle there. You literally can't see what he's doing. Why is Sonic over here all of a sudden? Whoa! But Shadow has guns. He does have guns. Alright, let's do this segment again. That was a warm-up, guys. But yeah, the game's just not intuitive. It's like you just got this whole, like, thing set up for Sonic to jump over and deal with, and then you decide that Sonic's not going to be able to jump it. Makes sense. I need you to move, bud. Shadow has guns. Shadow the Hedgehog is actually not a terrible game if you're not trying to 100% it. The moment you try and 100% Shadow the Hedgehog, you are in for a bad day and a bad life. A bad new year. Your wife's gonna leave you. Camera's gonna bug out at your wedding, or at your divorce ceremony. Your divorce proceedings. I love the idea of a divorce ceremony, actually. That sounds really funny. Lamau. "60 endings, yes, Bitta, I'm aware." So when you playing when you playing Shadow the Hedgehog on stream again? When's that happening, Bitta? Does Shadow pack heat in this game? I don't think he does. I think he just uses Chaos Spears in this game. We can see. Okay, so what? We gotta wait for the eagle? Why? Why would you go through the effort of doing all that and then not do anything with it? Divorce ceremony. You're both still friends. It just didn't work out, yeah. You go through the entire wedding ceremony in reverse. Who the hell voiced Eggman in Sonic X? Mike Pollock, that makes sense. At least for the English voice. There may have been a Japanese voice actor that I'm not aware of. Hey, guess what? I think this is a super speed segment. Oh no, my bad. This isn't. This happens soon though. Why are there giant Eggman robots protecting the door to an ancient castle? Tell me how that makes sense. Explain that one, liberals. No. Alright. There's a lot of eagles around here, man. Why do you think all the eagles hang around here? Wrong answers only. Anybody got a good solution for that one? Or a good answer? You can't even homing attack the shits. Also, that is good design. The game actually shows you that you can crash through windows.
No sweat.
The game actually shows you that you can crash through windows before you have to do it yourself. Good design. Why is this here? I don't know. Why would they put the checkpoint there and not just in this on the ramp? You know, where you're gonna see it.
Let's try going up.
Backdoor to Erebor. Possibly. Oh, man. Oh, I was like, where do I go? This game is perfect, and there's nothing wrong with it, ever, okay? Anybody who says there's something wrong with this game, like the light dash doesn't work, or sometimes you fall off ramps that are supposed to be, like, scripted loops, it's breeding season, and this is their breeding ground. Good. Or it's breading season, and this is their breading ground. They're getting ready for Thanksgiving. You know how it goes. I love this. This is a good shot. Although you stay in the air a little bit too long, but that's just a physics thing. Sonic standing sideways on things. The classic. But yeah, I'm a sucker for good Gothic architecture, and let me tell you, they actually got it right here. It actually looks... This area actually looks pretty good. Especially for the time period. And I know that sounds like a cop-out qualifier, but, like, genuinely... 2006, think about that. Think about the games we were getting in 2006. Nope. Okay, there's the light dash not working, because you were too far away. And it tried to lock you on, and then didn't. There's me almost falling off the side, because Sonic's real sensitive when he's running fast. Welcome to Yarnum. Yeah, a little bit, actually. I don't mind that, though. Yeah, it reminds me of Hyrule Castle in Breath of the Wild. Yeah, it is a little bit similar. It's that same sort of, like, you know, it's very Gothic architecture is what it is. Like, I can tell you that immediately. Ow. It's all super gray, yes, but that's just the time period. As well, like, games from this time period had this issue of, like, they wanted everything to look kind of cool and edgy, and so a lot of the time they just use, like, little color filters and keep mostly grayscale environments with, like, single color focuses.
Gotta be careful not to fall off here.
Once again, game kind of fucking me over there. Or at least making an attempt to. Okay, cool. I didn't want to, like, walk through that and then just have it fall over. Twilight Princess, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, the optimization is still not great. You know what, though? I did hear that there's a couple of people, or at least one guy, who's working on a remake of Sonic 06 for PC. He's just remaking the whole game basically from scratch. Maybe using some of the same assets. And he's actually, like, it looks really good. It looks like it's running well and everything's functional and there's no, like, weird bugs. I'll admit that does take a little bit of the fun out of the situation, but... Ooh. That's a lot of enemies. I tried to guess what the voice was gonna be there. Also, I'm pretty sure that was supposed to play before you like beat up everybody in the area. But whatever. All right, Kingdom Valley. I think this is the super speed section. Then again, it's showing the slide animation. So, yeah, somebody is remaking Sonic 06 like basically from scratch. I saw them go through Kingdom Valley, and it actually looks pretty good. I like the super speed section here, genuinely. I wish, you know what I wish? I would wish that this had this super speed section, the super speed sections in this game, would had the modern Sonic like strafing that you can do with the shoulder pads. Fuck. Okay, no, that worked. That shouldn't have worked, but it worked. How's it the Twilight Princess? A game released on inferior hardware looks better than this game. It's all about stylization, man. If you stylize a game well, it's gonna look good. I promise. Like, if you can have games that run on shit hardware and, like, barely run at all, and as long as... I can't get any of these one-ups. As long as, like, you make a game that's stylized well, it's gonna look good. You don't have to have realistic graphics to make a game look good, and I promise you that. Also, these running on water segments are kind of neat. I just like the way this area looks. Whoa. Man, can you guys clip things on YouTube yet? Like, off of streams? Because that'd be nice. I want that to be implemented as soon as possible. I hope that it gets implemented for people who aren't partner. Imagine beating a whole company all by yourself on making a game. Exactly, dude. Indie games are where it's at, man. Don't get me wrong. You can have some really good AAA games out there, but I haven't been impressed by a AAA game in years. They're just not my thing personally, but also just... I don't know what to say other than eh. It's like Mario Odyssey. The console's pretty inferior to the PS4, and the game looks gorgeous. Yeah, exactly. You just have to spend time with a game. If you spend time and you optimize a game well, and you sit down and you go, what's our art style? How are we stylizing things? What do we do in this? And it's just... You gotta think about these sorts of things, man. This is game development. And again, I'm not even shitting on this game, other than the execs that decided that we need to not do that.
Stop all engines now! Why is this happening? No! We're about to crash!
Uh-oh. But, yeah, it's a thing with video games in general. It's just video games are hard to make. And so it doesn't matter if you're a big company or a single person. If you put in enough effort, it's going to look good. Indies have the benefit of lower expectations and not being beholden to shareholders. I agree. Yes, there are just straight up differences. Because I'm not looking at a game and going like, oh, this has to make the devs money, although it should make the devs money if it's a good game. I'm looking at a game going, I want to see something creative. I want to see what somebody has taken several years of their life, or multiple people have taken several years of their life to make.
Elise!
Man, it's almost like that would be better if it echoed a little bit. Also, there's Blaze.
Wait. There's still a way to change this. If we return to an earlier point in time, we'll be able to save her.
Why does Silver have awkward pauses between every line?
I understand.
Are you sure you understand? You just said that. Indie devs can make what they want or fill a market niche. Yeah. Yeah, as opposed to AAA games and bigger game companies, which are looking to make sure that shareholders are interested in the company and they make enough money.
I could handle this myself. Besides, you got somewhere to go, right?
You.
You.
Sure to change Elise's fate.
Fastest thing in the multiverse. My ass. Yeah, exactly.
Change your future too. Thank you, Silver.
Yeah. Just save her.
Hollow Knight, for example, was super shocking to most people, especially on the first playthrough, because you need tons of hours to complete it once, and it's done by a small team, and the game's only $20. Exactly. They did an excellent job on that game. Team Cherry. Yeah. Team Cherry did an excellent job on that game, and I'm very excited for Hollow Knight Silksong. But yeah, I'd say, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna call it here, or close to here, because I got some stuff I got to do today. But go ahead, turn on some music. Yeah. So as far as game devs go, like I really I like indie stuff. I don't care about a Call of Duty game. I don't care about games that get updates every year. If a AAA company puts out an interesting new concept, I'm interested. You know, I like creative things. I like something new, or something that like builds on something that I really like. I don't care for shooters, which is why I don't really care about Call of Duty. But I'd say that Cyberpunk interested me. It still interests me for several reasons. One, I'd actually like to play through the game in its completed state, and two, I'd actually like to play through the game in its original broken as fuck state. Been like 3 years since the last Silksong dev update. Yeah, we've gotten like little tidbits of news from Silksong, but nothing really major. Sorry, I was walking around Ciliana randomly, and the camera bugged out again on one of the pillars. Yeah, Monster Hunter. Sometimes you just want something Monster Hunter. I haven't played Monster Hunter Rise in forever. I didn't beat the game. I haven't picked it up basically since the last time I played it on stream. The reason being, I just haven't really had the motivation. Maybe soon. Well, I've been playing Pokemon off stream again. I finally got out my Switch again, so I feel a little bit more comfortable actually like playing my Switch. Speaking of which, I got it right here. I need to make sure it's charged because I'm about to go over to a friend's house to play. Probably just play some Pokemon and hang. Honestly, 94%. Yeah, we're good. So anyway, yeah, I definitely had fun today, guys. It's good to be back. I'm gonna keep saying it, but it's good to be back, and I appreciate all you guys being here for me. If you guys ever have anything else you want to see me play, you know where to put it. Suggestion box, Discord. If you type exclamation point Discord, actually or exclamation point, maybe it's exclamation point. No, it is exclamation, excuse me, it's exclamation point Discord or exclamation point socials. That should bring up my links. If it doesn't, whatever. I can't actually type into the chat in OBS right now. It's only a monitor for everything, which is kind of annoying actually. But yeah, man. So with that being said, you guys have a wonderful day, wonderful week, and I'm gonna catch you guys. It might not work. No? Okay, that's fine. Don't worry about it. It's in the description of the video. Okay? So check it out in the description of the video down below. If you guys are watching this VOD later on, or even if you're watching it live, feel free to give the video a like or the stream a like if you're here live. Subscribe if you like the content. I promise you're gonna get a little funny notification sound and something's gonna play. And anyway, I appreciate all you guys. So you guys have a good week, and I will catch you on Friday for some Devil May Cry. We're going to be starting with Devil May Cry 1 on the Xbox 360, and that's going to go all the way up through Devil May Cry 5.